This is SuperGamerGeeks. I'm your host Callum. To my right is Chris, and to my left is Gary Stone Cold Lewis.
Oh yeah.
Today we're going to be talking about Evolve. The beta came out this weekend, and we tried playing it on the PlayStation, and Chris played it on the Xbox One, I do believe.
I did. I played it on both because I have both.
Because you're a traitor.
I had a PlayStation 4 and then I bought an Xbox One and now I'm a traitor, according to these guys.
Yep. How was it on the Xbox One?
It actually ran beautifully. I didn't have any problems with it at all. Which I was surprised about, considering before Christmas, when it came out on the PlayStation 4, it didn't work at all. So I was expecting that again. But it worked fine, it worked like a dream. I enjoyed my match and then I turned it off because I wanted to experience it with you guys on the PS4.
Excellent. Excellent answer, Chris.
Which didn't happen.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? We had problems with party matchmaking, which didn't help, because no matter who was hosting, we just couldn't get a match.
And it definitely wasn't our internet connection, it was definitely the beta itself.
Yeah, well, I guess that's why they called it a technical beta, because they're just like enabling, disabling features and whatnot.
But they're never actually really, well, it's there and enabled, but not really working. You know, if you did day one, your individual, then day two we can try party, then fine. But it was always an option there, but just didn't work.
Yeah, but apart from that...
Wait, did anybody else have the same problem?
Anyone on Xbox One or PlayStation 4, were you able to get party matchmaking working? Just let us know, that'd be great. I don't think they did though.
I don't think they did either.
I don't. Although I will say, I loved the classes. The classes were brilliant. I thought it was probably one of the most well-balanced games I've ever played.
When that game comes out, dibs on Trapper.
Medic.
Yeah, support.
Yeah, always support.
I think my favourite thing about the Trapper was the harpoons.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed setting traps down, capturing that monster, slowing it down.
Well, as the medic, tranquilising it was so much fun.
I didn't like getting shot by a tranquilizer when I played as the monster. It really slows you down.
I was shooting like 6 at one person. I was like I was hitting like 3 times with a tranquilizer. Then I'd reload and then hit another 3 times and then another 3 times.
And can you increase the trank?
Yeah, so like as you use the weapon more and you trank the monster more, your duration increases. So because I got 1 star, it's already up to like plus 2%.
Because I seriously, playing as the monster, started to get quite sluggish. I was leaping around, I get shot by a trank, I'm like, go on.
And then everyone would jump in, the arena would go up, and then you'd be like, oh dear.
Yeah, and I hope that you can increase the strength of the harpoons, because at the moment I shoot 5 on the floor, and the monster just does 1 swipe, and then the harpoon doesn't work anymore. I'd like to think that you can proper net that monster down.
Yeah, one issue I had as a support was always knowing who to give the shield to. Because obviously with the medic you know who's needs health.
Yeah.
Whereas you give a shield to one character and so the monster turns around and targets someone else and you're always trying to help that one person.
But surely
you only give shield to one person.
Yeah. But surely you'd just be the person who's running in and trying to hit the monster. That's what I would do whenever I played a support. I'd be like, oh, they're attacking them, I'll also put the shield on that one. Or whoever the monster was trying to attack.
If you've got an organised team, yes, otherwise you've got 3 or 4 people running in there and then it gets a bit more.
To be fair, I did find that there wasn't a lot of that. Like, people knew what the game mechanic was. It was like, you've got to work as a team to take the monster down. So I know it happened, but I didn't...
Well, I think the weapons, it's quite self-explanatory really. Like, the harpoons, the Trapper. The Trapper has the harpoons, it also has a net, which is awesome. The big dome appears and traps the monster inside. And then obviously the medic's got the healing ability, so it is quite self-explanatory.
Yeah.
And the communication between the characters, the in-game voices, is great because that kind of tells you what you should be doing.
Yeah, so you don't need to have a mic on if you're embarrassed or...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which we're not, we chat to each other all the time. But, yeah. Well, it's the public, to the outside world, people that we don't know, I suppose,
Yeah. Any epic moments that stick in your mind?
I had an epic moment where I was the Trapper and I lost my group. They went off in one direction, I went into the other, and I walked into this very narrow cave. And right at the end of the cave was just the monster's eyes, and it completely scared the heck out of me. Jumped out of my skin, and then died. I was on my own, so I couldn't fight the thing on my own.
For me, it's where we were hunting the monster, got the monster in an arena, and the monster was just taking everybody down. So I just respawned, and the other 2 members of the team were down on the ground, and I just came in as a medic. I was like, revive, revive, while dodging the monster and all the rest of it. And I managed to get like 2 of the other team members up, and then we just like hammered the monster and killed it. It was brilliant.
Nice.
It's that feeling of accomplishment that I love, man.
Yeah, I think that was with mine being the monster and actually getting to the 3rd stage of evolving and actually, do I take out the hunters or do I go for the power relay? And it's a choice there. And then obviously just trying to smash everyone all at once.
How big does the monster get on the 3rd stage? Because I didn't actually get to the 3rd stage.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Yeah, very big. Very, very big. It's probably about twice the size of stage 2, which is probably, once again, twice the size of stage 1.
Okay.
Which is big, yeah.
Yeah, it's massive.
Yeah.
Massive, that's brilliant.
So you're just tearing trees down as you're walking around. Because I knocked a few trees over at stage 2.
Yeah.
If you're stage 3, you're just ploughing everything into the ground.
Yeah, it's very difficult actually to see the people you're fighting, the hunters, because they are so small. You're pretty much seeing the bar of their health more than the actual character.
Just kind of like King Kong, isn't it?
Actually, that's another thing. I think if you're playing as the monster, it's quite important to know the names of each class.
Yeah, I always go for the medic.
Yeah, exactly. But with all the different characters they're going to be releasing per class, there's a lot of names you're going to need to remember. Obviously,
yeah, that's true.
Taking out the medic.
Also, the different characters for each class have different abilities. So because
there's still going to be a medic, and the medic's
yeah
going to be the primary one to take down first, and you're going to have to know every name because you can't see that it's the medic unless you know the name.
The name,
because they are so small.
Yeah, that's going to be annoying. So the real question is, are we going to get it?
I probably will get it because I tend to just buy everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a game I'd like to get. The problem is that obviously the time it's being released, we've got
The Order.
And my new Nintendo 3DS will be arriving around the same time.
My personal battle is, and so is yours, is whether it's The Order that I get or Evolve on that day.
Well, if you remember, the whole reason I got a PlayStation in the first place was for The Order.
Which I still think is bonkers, seeing as it was just the cinematic that you saw.
I don't care. That game looked... No, at E3, that was the only game that really go...
So without making the remainder of this video about The Order...
The Order's amazing. Get it, buy it.
I'm more likely to pre-order it than not.
The thing is, I feel I should pre-order it purely because they're giving you 15 quid of DLC for free. And that, to me, I'm just going,
yeah, obviously that's obviously how they valued the DLC, it being 15 quid, whether it's worth that or not is another thing, but still, it's...
I was worried when I first heard that, but now playing the game and seeing how integral those characters are and how many different abilities each character can have.
The good thing is, it's only the characters you're paying for. All the maps are free, so...
And the play modes.
Yeah, which is brilliant.
Play modes, that's not the right word.
The
game types.
Game types, yeah.
Either works for me.
Yeah, and they said that will always be free for however long they're entire
which is fantastic.
Out,
so my question is, how good are the monsters going to be, or how different are the monsters going to be?
And the environments.
Yeah.
Are the environments going to evolve?
The environments are so pretty as well.
Now the environments.
There is a mention in the tips of a desert, which I don't think I've seen in the beta, so it's got to be at least one extra map that's probably...
Yeah, I think I really don't think I can afford it, but I really want this game.
Yeah, the more I talk about it, the more.
Yeah, I'm talking myself into buying this game. Buy it. It's amazing. It's really, really fun. If you've got loads of friends, especially if you've got loads of friends that you can play together.
Something we should say before the video ends is that if you're in a party of 4, you can't play as the monster.
But then obviously, if you're on your own, the monster's the perfect one to go for because you don't have to worry about teamwork. Or anything else.
Just got to worry about.
Which is what happened to us. We couldn't play together in the beta, in a party, so we decided to all just play Monster and just go out and
and kill everyone.
Yeah.
Fuck shit up.
Yeah. Now this video is an 18.
Yeah. Alright, so we're wrapping it up. My name's Callum, Chris, and Gary. Thank you very much for watching.
Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter.
And we'll see you next time.
Game on.
Party on, Wayne.
No.